H.S. Online Net Workshop. NET is an acronym that stands for the National Editor Training Workshop we created for the national editorial staff of Polyphony H.S. My name is Billy Lombardo, and I'm the co-founder and managing editor of Polyphony H.S. I've been a writer and high school teacher for more than 25 years, but my dedication to the creative development of young poets and writers through this magazine is perhaps the most important and meaningful work in my professional life. Though some of you may be taking this workshop after already beginning your work as first readers, for many of you, signing up for this workshop is your first step toward being a valuable member of the national editorial staff of what is arguably the most important literary magazine in the world. I say this with a great deal of confidence because no other literary magazine in the world offers every submitting author commentary as extensive, as thorough, and as thoughtful as the commentary we provide. And no other literary magazine in the world spends as much time and energy on the education, evaluation, and coaching of our editorial staff. And no other literary magazine works harder to assist its submitting authors in their development as poets and writers. Though the tangible product of our efforts is the publication of an annual print anthology as well as a web edition comprised of the poetry, fiction, and literary nonfiction of the best young writers in the world, the vast majority of our efforts is devoted to working with all of our writers to become better at writing and working with all of our editors to become better at editing. We've grown immensely since the publication of our inaugural issue in 2005. And since that issue, we've received submissions from high school students from 26 countries and from hundreds of cities across the United States. As our work with editors has become more involved, the quality of the work we publish has also been on the rise. We've become more proficient as editors, and our authors and poets seem to be paying more attention to matters of craft. We're confident that the authors who are published in this magazine will be the authors you'll see in bookstores for years to come. And it has not been lost on us that our visibility in the larger literary community has grown as our star has quietly been on the rise. Our board of directors has reached out to some heavy hitters in the past year. If you don't know much about our new advisory board, get your Google going on this list of amazing writers: Jennifer Egan, Betsy Franco, James Franco, Stuart Dybeck, Chang-Rae Lee, Gary Steingart, and Scott Turow. You have taken a step toward becoming a valuable member of our editorial staff. Across the country, more than 100 high school students serve as readers and editors for Polyphony H.S. Many of them are creative writers and contributing authors. Like our submitting authors, they are athletes, artists, actors, scientists, historians from public and private schools, from parochial and independent schools, and from home schools as well. They're dedicated to helping our submitting authors find and develop their creative voices and grow in their understanding of craft. If you dedicate yourself to your work as an editor for Polyphony H.S., you will undoubtedly become a better, more precise writer yourself, and you will invariably become a more gifted editor. Along the way, you will become part of a national community of writers and editors, and form relationships with people we know will be the best of our future writers, poets, and editors. This online net workshop takes place over 8 sessions, each of which includes lessons, assignments, and exercises designed to help you understand more about our magazine and how we work with our poets and writers, and to equip you with the tools to become more proficient as editors. The sessions are designed to inform editors more thoroughly of elements of craft as they relate to the poetry, fiction, and literary nonfiction we receive, to define and explain the various editorial levels of Polyphony H.S., and to take you step by step through Submission Manager, the online submission program we use to respond to more than 1,000 submissions we receive annually. I'd like to thank you for your interest and being a part of Polyphony H.S. You've taken an important step toward becoming part of a community whose impact on the larger literary world is only just beginning to be understood. Good luck with this online workshop, and I look forward to working with you.